We're back, baby!
We are back. First episode since the old Christmas stream, Adam.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That was fun, wasn't it?
That was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like the people enjoyed that one.
Yeah. I just want to wish Shane from Same Time Toys a Merry Christmas. This rocked up on, I reckon, about January the 8th.
Okay.
From America. So yeah, Shane said, have an amazing day with family and friends and open them toys. So that was very nice of Shane. I think it's a test run for sending me some stuff. So he was making sure it was going to get here. So that was a nice surprise. Thank you for that, Shane.
Well, I had a parcel arrive in the States today that I sent to a friend of the show. Good old Benny. He's popped in a couple of times before, and it arrived on his doorstep a couple of days ago, and he's opened it up today, and he is very happy with it. So the US Postal Service and the Australia Post are doing their jobs.
Yeah. Beautiful. What did you do over Christmas, mate? Did you do much? Did you?
No. A couple of weeks off. Of weeks off. Did sweet Fanny Adams, mate.
Yep. I did the same. I did a little bit of YouTubing. I uploaded a couple more videos, which have done okay. Done really well. Considering I've got not many subscribers, the fact that they've got double the amount of views than I have subscribers, I'm pretty happy with that. Unlike other channels that have 5,000 subscribers and get 100 views, I've got 100 subscribers and get 300 views.
Isn't that funny how that happens?
Oh, it's great. I think it's time for the banner as well. I'll put the ticker up. The best Tuesday nights are free. Choice Tuesday nights, and the best things in life are free, including YouTube subscribers. Welcome, everyone. If you freely choose to subscribe to our channel, we promise we'll keep doing what we do. It's that simple. So,
no money needs to exchange hands, folks. None at all.
No, or be transferred or credit carded. Because I don't think cash does it. It's a bit hard to send Aussie dollars to Botswana. But
here, no cash here. All right, that's what our policy is.
Right? No. We're both pretty poor.
We are poor in some ways and rich in others, Aaron. That's how I like to look at myself.
I like the look of you too.
Well, I'm so poor I can't even afford sleeves. Apparently,
based on the current empire. Seriously, I made my own T-shirt. So. Good times.
As is from. Did you lose me?
I'm here. Are you here?
Am I back?
I think we've lost the shark. It's just me.
I don't know what's going on.
I think the YouTube gods
I'm here.
Just struck us down. The YouTube gods struck us down because we came in pretty hot.
Maybe it's the heat in this room. The internet's melting. Starting the year off hot. Exactly, Philsy. Exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely. And,
I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna jump out because I don't know if it's you or me. Is it you or me?
I think it's you, mate.
All right. Let me reset this bad boy and you
I'll talk to the chat.
Hold down the fort. Peace. I'm still here. Restarting now.
This is great. I guess I want to play one of these ones, eh? The Campbell curse has struck again. I think since Campbell bought a cable, the internet issues have taken the path of least resistance, and they've jumped over to us. Good times. I'm going to remove him from the stage, so it's just me. But yeah, hello, Phil. I'm so glad you can join us, and I need to play your sound effects.
どうもあり
obviously.
がとうございました。
Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Joining us all the way from Japan by way of New Zealand. Yeah, it's Campbell-style Adams internet connection. He sure did. Absolutely did. Thank you for commenting that it's the most wonderful time of the Tuesday. I like to think it's the most wonderful time of the week. And Johnny Sorensen's in here as well. They should call him Ronnie LBW. Very true. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Like to bowl a few induckers, so I'm quite accustomed to wrapping some blokes on the pads from time to time. And if you don't know what that means, yeah, you might want to YouTube cricket after you finish watching us. So yeah, pretty eventful start. I would have thought. We had a great new intro. Got a beautiful ticker here, and then Adam just disappeared. You know, I'm told it's really hot in that room. It's quite hot in Melbourne today. It's pretty hot in Adelaide today as well. Hence the tie-dye t-shirt. So unlike Adam, I'm sitting here under the air conditioner and quite fresh. So life's good. It's a bit hard to do a live stream without my offsider, eh? I'll have to wait and see what he's getting up to. He's out. He has completely disappeared. That's pretty crazy. We'll just give him another couple of minutes. In the meantime, I reckon I might show you guys what I purchased over the break. And I've picked up a few pretty cool bits and pieces. First of all, I scored myself a puzzle. So a gentleman on Facebook Marketplace was selling this for a cheeky $20 or so, I think, before Christmas, and he was 5 minutes away from me, just down the road. So I went down there and grabbed that, which brings my total number of puzzles to 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 G.I. Joe puzzles now, which is becoming quite a collection. My room is filling up fast. We have a bit of a guest joining us for the first time tonight. Funnily enough, this is my brother. My wife doesn't let me out in anything, if I was to be completely honest. I'm allowed to go to footy and cricket, and that's about it. And this shirt, she was actually there with me when I made it. So it's a bit crazy. But I'm wearing it in tribute to my series on colourful G.I. Joes, brother. So maybe you want to go back through my old videos. Actually, you probably don't. All of my old videos cover my top 10 favourite G.I. Joes of various colours. Adam's still got the black wheel of death. So it's just me. Yes, Treasure Trigger. Phil says the next Joe video, rainbow colored Joes to match the shirt, mate. Absolutely, I could do that. There is a bit of a too hard basket, I suppose. So in looking through my cabinet, I come up with I mean, Joes that are of a predominant color, but there are quite a few that have multi-colored sort of paint jobs, and yeah, I think I could do a whole video on Rainbow Joes. Why not? And I could do it in this shirt. Absolutely. Phil says he loves a good puzzle. Him and his daughter are doing a world map one now. Country's done. We are stuck on the oceans. I I can see how doing a puzzle of a world map with the deep blue sea being a bit of a sticking point because, there's not many landmarks in the middle of the Pacific, which is interesting. So Phil has just introduced himself to my brother. Hello, Phil, from my brother. Hello, my brother, from Phil. This is quality content. This is Frank Dumont has joined us for the first time in a little while. It's great to have you back, Frank. Thank you for joining us. Cheers, indeed, with one of those ones. Alan Grant, yes, Adam is indeed dead in the water. He's dropped back in a couple of times, but he's dropped out again. So I haven't added him to the stage just yet, but we'll bear with it. I ain't got nowhere to go, and neither does he. So. You can look at my beautiful face for a little bit longer, and when he pops up again, maybe we can add him to the stream. Everyone's saying hello to everyone, which is really cool. Thank you for joining us, everyone. That's fantastic. Adam's just sent me a private chat here, bro. Nope. He doesn't seem to be here. Zazel, hello Zazel. Thank you for joining us. I sucked you in with that video the other day, didn't I? I did a video on brown GI Joes, and in the thumbnail was a picture of a Sergeant Slaughter GI Joe figure. I sort of guaranteed myself at least one view by putting Sergeant Slaughter in the thumbnail, and that was Zazel. So. Thank you for joining us, Hazel. You're a loyal tuner-innerer, which is great. Great brown Joes, and none of them were skid mark. No doubt Larry Larrabere from America is lurking. He will watch this when it's a better time of the day for him, and he will comment to that effect, I'm sure, at some point. Because he loves skid marks. Adam looks like he's shifted room in the house, and the internet looks a lot better. So I'm going to stick him back in. Adam, hello.
Hey, I'm just trying to get this to work with my headphones, but my earbuds, I should say, but I don't know how good it's working. Testing now. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely, mate. I reckon we're back online.
Yeah, it's not super loud in terms of volume, so I'm going to struggle on that front, but I can hear you.
Beautiful.
For whatever reason, the computer's not working properly, the internet's not working properly. I don't know, and it wouldn't be our show without some technical difficulties, would it?
No, it wouldn't be anyone's show, really. It happens to all of us.
Could be StreamYard. Who knows? But I don't know. But yeah, the volume's really low. I'm just going to see. Yeah, audio.
Oh, dude, it was fine how you had it, and now it's going to shoot again. So whatever you're doing, just leave it as it was.
Wait, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, yeah. Whatever you're doing now, just leave it. Or just turn it around.
No, I just put it on speakerphone. No, I put it on speakerphone so I could have some high volume because it wasn't very, very high. But yeah, this is going to have to do, unfortunately.
No worries. Let's say hello to Kiwi. Kiwi is in the house talking about bad internet. Kiwi has fixed his internet. Did a barbecue live stream on Saturday and graciously dedicated that live stream to the memory of my uncle who passed away last week. One of my favourite uncles. He'd been struggling with cancer for a little while, and things got real bad real quick, and he's gone. So I've had a rough couple of days. Thank you for your thoughts, Kiwi. That was Very much appreciated. Zazel says you can't have a good internet connection and be incredibly good looking. That's fair. That's fair. Kiwi says he knows your pain. Zazel's chucked up the old black wheel of death, and Phil's said hello to Zazel. So I was just showing everyone my puzzles, Adam. I got a puzzle over the break. This one.
Yep.
I've got 4 puzzles.
Okay.
So my house is filling up. Did you get anything over the break?
Yeah, I did. I've reviewed most of it. A lot of that Monster Force stuff you've seen on my channel.
Yep.
And what else did I get over the break?
You got something today. You got something today too, didn't you?
I did get something today, and I've left it upstairs in the man cave along with my can of drink as I scrambled downstairs to use my phone, which was on the charger down here, because my phone died, as I told you earlier, Aaron, while I was filming my latest review of what I got today.
You're having a great time of it, aren't you?
Look,
I don't think we should spoil.
Timing is a big factor here. I didn't get word that I could pick up this item until about 2 o'clock. So I had to jump in the car, travel about an hour in Melbourne traffic, pick up said item, speak to the gentleman who I purchased it off, spend about another hour in traffic on the way home, come home, and then enter the sweltering temperatures of the man cave and start recording. No wonder I have a bit of a headache right now.
And you tripped over the internet cord on the way out, or on the way back in, maybe. I don't know.
No, I just think the internet is shit. Thank you, TPG. Shout out to TPG for their glorious work for their MBN. It's super fast. It works so reliably.
Zazel was paying tribute to my uncle. Thank you, Zazel. Phil says, fuck cancer. Yeah, absolutely.
Word.
Yo, Joe! Kiwi says, I just finished your leatherneck fill today. So, look, Ken was just catching up with Phil. just arranging things. Good work, Campbell. It's like being CC'd on one of those email chains that you don't really have much interest in. Kiwi says, buy an internet connection. Zazel says, hit that like button. We'll give it a bit of this. And yeah, if you could hit the like button, that'd be good. If you could subscribe, that'd be good too. Zazel, you missed our opening stanza where you were talking about how we're poor. And we'd love people to subscribe to our channel for nothing. Look, I've got to show you what else I got during the look, Johnny's going nuts. He's coming in hot. I've got to show you what else I got during the break. I picked up a few more comics as well, so I have crossed a few more off my list, including this one, which is issue 11. And some of those low numbers are hard to find, so I'm pretty chuffed with that. This was about 6 comics for $30, so about $5 each. And,
good value.
Yep. And I've ended up with a few doubles, but that's all right because I've got a mate who's just started collecting these, and I will no doubt rehome them soonish. Do you want to see what else is in here? I'll show you.
Shoot.
So 11's in here. There's 11. And then there's number 12.
Well, 12 normally comes after 11.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely it does. Yeah. Except in cricket. I know this because I'm usually at number 11. What's that? That's issue 17. So that's another good pickup. What else have I got? What number is that? 29A?
That's a Mike Zeck cover, that one.
Yeah. 49A? And this is a good cover too. That is 74. And this one, of course, this is my second copy of that, so no doubt I'll find a good home for that. That's a bumper issue number 76. We should do a live stream on this issue of the comic, Adam, because that's a read and a half. That is, it's really good.
Okay, sounds good.
One of the ones I read out of order and not in order for the compendium rocked up.
Yes, we had this discussion, you and I.
We did indeed. Kiwi says for himself, smash that like button. So give it one of them. And yeah, what else we got here? Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Kiwi says, I'm seriously considering about doing another barbecue live stream. Again, if anyone is interested, it would be on a Sunday. Why not? If I'm around. Yeah, well, if I'm around. Yeah. Caesar said he'd do it, but he'd have to lay off the beers. That's a very good point. Guess what else I did over the break, Adam?
Tell me.
I was surfing through eBay, as I'm prone to do on warm afternoons in my house. And I spotted a lot of G.I. Joe figures that was up for sale at a cash converter store down the road from me.
Yes.
And the starting bid on this lot was $300. And the buy it now price was $600. So without a great deal of thinking, I threw down $600 on that sucker.
Damn right you did.
And I drove down the road to pick up this gear the very next day. And what I was confronted with was a sizable toolbox full of G.I. Joe figures and accessories. So over 100 figures and a bunch of different accessories. And I've spent the best part of a week on 3D Joes and Yo-Joe, matching these accessories up with these figures to figure out what I've got and what I wanted to keep. And I filmed the whole process as well. So I'm going to chuck that up on YouTube at some point.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, which will be a nice watch, I think. It's a relaxing sort of video. I'm just going through what I managed to pull out of the box and put back together. Do you want to see some bits? I'll show you some stuff.
Sure. Show the people. I've already seen some of it, let's be honest.
Yeah. You have. I mean, here's a good example.
But we haven't discussed it much since the last time you were piecing stuff together.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some good stuff in here. So there's a bit of Tiger Force kicking around in there. Look at this guy. Tiger Force Flint is complete.
Yeah, you'll have to hold him up to the camera because I'm on my phone. It's hard for me to see. Yeah. Maybe not that close.
Tiger Force Flint, he's in the house. So, yeah. Tiger Force Flint.
Just give me a minute. I've just got to do something. I'll still be here. I'm not hanging up, but yeah, just talk amongst yourselves, all right?
Do it like Madonna. This is where I get on and play fart noises, as if Adam's, farting. I might do it. I might do it. Where's my fart noise? There it is. He's farting. He's just, Yeah, good work. I don't know where he's going, but quickly look at these comments. It's been an interesting night.
Apologies.
Yeah. No, that's all right. So that was Tiger Force Flint. And I also got this dude, which is pretty cool. Tiger Force Lifeline. And with a crutch. They're always hard to find with a crutch, those guys. So, Tiger Force Lifeline. Done pretty good there. I also picked up some Sky Patrol stuff. Ooh, says everyone. So there's this guy. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's pretty cool. Do you know what this guy's name is?
Yeah, it's one of the Sky Patrol guys. Is it Skydive?
That is Static Line. So
Static Line.
Skydive.
Static Line.
Yep. Skydive is also blue.
Yeah.
This Static Line with the parachute, with all his accessories. So that was pretty good.
That's a cool figure. You didn't already have any of these ones that you're showing on screen now, did you?
Nope. So filling gaps in my collection. There's another Sky Patrol figure here. This guy, old mate, Drop Zone. That one looks like a parachute had moving out of the.
That's awesome.
Done pretty cool there. This was a bit of a boon as well. Slaughter's Marauders Spirit with both thumbs and a crutch because they're always broken.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he came with his eagle as well, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. No accessories there, but it's all right. So I've pulled out a whole array of figures that I'm going to keep. I got this guy too. Look, Deep Six.
Yep, nice one. Let me ask you this: of all the figures that you're keeping that you needed, have you done a sum total of what it would cost you to have bought all those? Like,
I haven't. No, I haven't.
That'd be an interesting exercise.
Yeah. I think it's probably fair to say the Flint that I just put up and the two Tiger Force, the Tiger Force Lifeline and the two Sky Patrol figures, they're probably $50 a pop. So
Yep.
So there's $200.
That's awesome.
There's plenty more. There's plenty more. Look at this. So there's a gung ho in there with the stripes still attached. Pretty cool.
That's pretty uncommon.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Does he have the sword?
No, but I mean, if I wanted to, I could grab the one off my figure that's already in the cabinet.
Is it is that figure in the one that you got better than the one in the cabinet?
Much of a muchness, but that's got the deck along, so I'll probably keep that. There's a complete Falcon in there as well, which is a $50 figure with that aerial and that knife. So I never had the aerial. Now I've got the aerial and the knife. Pretty.
Does he have the shotgun as well, or no?
Yep, he has the shotgun. He's complete.
Nice.
Yeah, but the other thing was so I've kept a little box, a little fish tank about that big of figures that I'm going to keep. There's probably about 25 figures in there, and I have a huge box of figures that are bagged up, ready to move on. So I will be holding a sale at some point to get them into the hands of other collectors. And there's really good stuff there, like complete Storm Shadow. There's a couple of slaughters in there, like a Warthog slaughter with a So
might have to hit you up privately.
Yes, yeah. Do that, Zazel. We'll come to an arrangement, or I can
do that, Zazel, because you know that there are people out there who will try and beat you to the punch if you really want them.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'll do you a good deal. Just looking back at the comments, Johnny said he feels a bit abandoned when you disappeared.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate.
Yeah.
I honestly, I want to try the computer again, but not just yet. I want to give it some space.
Like a lone shoe.
Because I'm downstairs, right? This is where my router is, like literally like just over that way. And I'm on the Wi-Fi right now. And when I excuse me, when I stream from upstairs, there's no router up there. There's no extender. So it's using up the signal from down here. So I turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone. My wife's not home either to be using any internet. There's nothing else in here chewing up any internet. So if the Wi-Fi is off on my phone and I have no other tabs open on my browser other than StreamYard, the issue is that the signal's not getting there, I guess, through the walls as well as it probably should. But then we have weeks, Aaron, where it works perfectly fine, where my wife is home using her internet. So you tell me what's going on, mate.
I don't know.
I can't call it. I can't call it.
Zazel says Drop Zone has the best gun. Yes, it is a good gun. And Johnny countered with Zazel has the best beer accessory. Zazel wants to know if someone said Slaughters. Yes, it was me. I've got two. I've got two here. So, yeah, if you want to send me a message, Zazel, we'll come to the... Look, there's one. There's one. Two. Yeah. Give us a yell, mate.
It's a shame. It's a shame that you're not monetized yet, Aaron. He could just give you a super chat and pay for it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've got lots of good stuff in there, and I'll hold a sale at some point. See if I can move some stuff on. And my sales are always very fair. I don't try and. I'm always on the cheaper side of fair.
Yes,
try and help people out.
You are not a rip-off merchant by any stretch.
Thanks, man. Johnny
and
says,
we are lagging again. We've got a
64.
Ooh.
Johnny says, bust out the Commodore 64.
Yeah, I saw. Complete with the paddle and the cassette player.
Yeah. Scotty Garvin says, evening, gents, and the chat. Hope all has been well.
Scotty?
Yes.
Hello, all has been well except for my internet.
Hey, you know what else I got over the break? All the way from France. I got
Go on.
Dudes. I got a 90s eel. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Also didn't come with that pesky shark or dolphin that other deep six didn't come with. So that came from an eBay seller in France. He was real cheap. So did pretty good there. It's nice. It's nice. Something different. Something nice. But since I've picked up all these figures, I have resigned myself to the fact that I need another cabinet. And I didn't think I'd see this day. I swore to myself that this day wouldn't come. But it has.
Here we are.
Yeah. So,
Aaron, you're speaking to a man who has, I think, 6 or 7 detolf cabinets upstairs. So I encourage you to get another cabinet.
Okay.
You'll feel better for it. Trust me. I walk into my room and look at the detolfs and I go, that looks awesome. And then I look at the other side of the room and I go, that doesn't look awesome. So
you want more
trust
yourself.
me. What's that, sorry?
Okay. You want more yourself.
Oh, I'd line the other wall if I could, but that's not realistic.
Fair enough. Yeah, fun times. So yeah, I'll be going to IKEA this week. Yeah, I think my wife might catch the bus down to my work, meet me there, and then we'll. There's only one IKEA in Adelaide. That's how rubbish we are. So
you only need one, mate. You only need one. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah. In Adelaide, you only need one. I mean, it only takes 20 minutes to get anywhere else. So we'll go to IKEA this week, and I'll get another cabinet and put that together and start again.
Awesome. I look forward to the progress of it.
Yeah. Should be fun. In the meantime, I got some Joes to sell, man. So, yeah, I'll get onto that. That'll be funny.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Shoot.
Can you ban people from Facebook sales?
I could probably choose not to sell to someone.
Oh, I think you should definitely do that.
Okay.
If if that person decides that they'd like to buy from you, maybe you know what?
Yeah.
Because that person that I'm thinking of likes to sort of really charge people on the higher end of things. He never really cuts anyone a Davy deal.
Mhm.
Shout out to our good friend Shane.
Yeah.
And so charge if this person I'm speaking of wants to buy from you, charge him double. So yeah, you can have it. You can pay double though. I think that's fair.
All right. You're a hard man.
Just a suggestion.
Okay. All right. I'll take that under advisement.
Well, look, the question is, Aaron, would you accept money from that person? Because it would be dirty money. Dirty money. It would. It would stink. It would literally stink. Like Monster Energy and tears of a sad clown.
Oh, yeah. And that Weller firm hold.
Crumbs of the Weller firm hold.
Oh, yeah. And it snows.
No, but it would be dirty money. So you'd be taking dirty money. So you're better off, like, if you're going to take dirty money, just double the amount and,
honestly, sometimes I think, Adam, you were like that little, I'm an angel and you're like the little devil on my shoulder. You just lead me up. Lead me up that I wouldn't otherwise wander by my good self.
Look, in all sincerity and honesty, I don't think you'd have to worry about this person even buying something from you because they like to remain unseen. So it's probably best anyway. What's that old expression, like better seen, not heard, or something like that, or better? I don't know. Might not be applicable, but yeah. Anyway, whatevs.
I can't believe we had that whole little 2-minute conversation without me playing one of these ones.
I feel better already. That's it. Right. That's the cherry on top.
Kiwi wants to know if I would accept his money. Yeah.
How much is the New Zealand dollar worth these days?
Exactly. I think it'd be 90 cents, wouldn't it? Yeah. So Campbell, I definitely would. In fact, I might send some of the regular followers of this live stream a bit of a message beforehand, just showing what I've got. Maybe give them the pick of the goods before I go to market with the rest. It's probably a nice idea. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah.
Well, you could do that. Yeah, you could do that for sure. Why not?
Yeah. Or people could just send me their lists. Kiwi, what are you looking for, mate? Send me a list. Or just send your list to Phil in the chat.
And Phil can then message it to me and I'll message it to you.
Yeah. We'll just, we'll CC everyone.
Oops, shit. I'm back.
Zaza wants to have a look, so I think I might do that. It is it might save me a little bit of time too, so I might.
Absolutely, and it will save you from dealing with fuckwits and tire kickers and drainers and notifications and people who, let's be honest, you don't really have much time for, but you'll take their money. But like,
I've time for everyone.
That's not true, you liar.
To an extent. I didn't say it never runs out. I have a certain amount of time for everyone. Zazel says he's a fuckwit. No, you're not, mate.
I tend to disagree with that statement. No, thank you very much.
Absolutely not. Scotty says, you can do whatever you want. My offer is $1 per gift complete. Less if missing stuff.
You drive a hard bargain, Scotty.
Yeah. Actually, there's probably some figures there that probably I would let go for $1. There's some real beaters in there. So you know, like these guys, for example. That's one of those version 3 Outbacks, and he's clapped out. So I'll probably let him go pretty cheap. So Zazel says he's a fuckwit. But Johnny has countered. Johnny's always countering. Johnny counters well. Johnny counters with Zaze is a witty fucker.
That is a good
It's a
counter.
good thing I'm not monetized. Dropped a few F-bombs. Yes, you can, Phil. Yeah, absolutely. So you wanted to ask me a question today when we were spitballing some ideas in our little messenger chat. Feel free to ask me now.
Okay. Well, it was kind of a 2-part question, really. Wasn't it, from memory? I can't exactly look at my phone right now and do a refresh, but the main crux of it was what are your collecting goals for 2025? Is that what you're referring to, or am I missing something?
Yeah, that was good. Short term is another cabinet. So that's rather pressing.
That's not a bad thing. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be something from a list of figures that you want or anything like that. That is applicable as far as I'm concerned.
Yep. I need another cabinet. Some other collecting goals. I need a crispy white version 1 snowstorm, not snowstorm. Storm Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
I need a crispy white version 1 Storm Shadow. So that's a big gap in my collection. I've got most of the core figures, most of the heavy hitters, and I don't have that one. So I'll be on the hunt for him. Don't want to pay overs. Just want to get a nice deal on a nice one. So I'll look around. The other thing I want to do is a few more YouTube videos. Only because I have found it rewarding. I've done it, which is a funny thing to say. I thought I would never hear myself say it, because when this whole YouTube thing started, everyone's like, it's so hard to do YouTube. It's so hard to get people to follow you. So hard to get subscribers. So hard to to beat the algorithm or whatever. But I've been really pleased with the engagement that I've got from the 20 odd little videos that I've posted. So I'm keen to keep posting. So we'll see. That's what I want to do this year, mate. YouTube, Storm, Shadow. Is that answer?
What's that?
YouTube, Storm, Shadow, cabinet.
Cabinet.
Good answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I accept that answer. As I've mentioned before on the show, a crispy, minty, white Storm Shadow has eluded me ever since I was a wee boy. So I can completely understand the want, and I will say need in this instance, for such a figure. 100%. And I would counter with that for me, that's like, as much as I would like Storm Shadow, I think a vintage Firefly would be more one that I really want. Do you have him? Do you have Firefly?
I do. Yep, I do. I do. Absolutely, I do. Yep.
Does he have his little radio phone transmitter thing?
I have an accessory pack.
The fawn color one. Yep.
No, it's red. I think it was from. It might actually be from a later version of Firefly. It's the same shape, but it's bright red.
Okay.
So it works.
Okay.
I've got the backpack. I've got the SMG. So yeah, it's just I was missing that thing. It's also got the back cover, so I've got most of the hard stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Kiwi says he wants a new house. He doesn't need just a new cabinet. He needs a whole new house.
Go big or go home, Campbell. That's what I say.
Yeah, man. Go big so you can go home. Phil says making a video is a great creative outlet, time permitting. Absolutely. I don't have a lot of time to watch cricket and footy, so
100% agree with that statement.
Scotty Garvin wants to know if Jake Fraser, Matthew Wade, and Mitch Oren can get 10 runs between them, and Tom Rogers can take a wicket. Obviously, referencing the Melbourne Renegades, who are having an absolute mare this year. But that's for my other live stream. I do that on a Saturday afternoon at cricket with the boys and the beers. It's not on YouTube though, because if you're worried about F-bombs, there's a fair few spoken at the club on Saturday night. Frank says, "Good to see you guys. Time for him to jump off. He's got to go to work. Thank you for joining us. For a second, I thought you were holding up mini classifieds. Thank you for joining us, Frank.
Frank was just commenting on videos on my channel because I was getting notifications from him. So Frank is multitasking like a mofo. Well done, Frankie. I appreciate that, and I'll get back to you after the show.
Absolutely. So what do you want to achieve this year, man?
Collecting wise, well, in the short term, I've been cleaning up in the man cave. That's something I did do over my 2 and a bit weeks break.
Yes. Yeah.
And because there's stuff in there that I've fallen out of love with, stuff that were impulse buys, stuff that I just don't need or want. That's just taking up room, and so I've been decluttering. And I've been pricing and bagging things up and all that sort of stuff, and boxing things up. I've got stuff that I bought in Japan that I deliberately brought back to sell. It's just all that sort of stuff that normally is taking up, all that sort of stuff that you don't normally have the time to do because life is taking up the rest of your time and energy. And that's what I've been focusing on. So a big goal of mine is to get that shit out of that room and declutter, declog, and put some extra funds in the bank account, not to be put back into buying toys, because I've got plenty of toys and I'm still continuing to buying toys, but not to be just willy-nilly buying things, Aaron.
Yeah.
So that's one goal that I'm working towards.
Very good.
Another one would be rinse repeat of yours, and that's like to definitely do more YouTube stuff. Again, in the 2 weeks that I had off, I was punching videos out almost daily, and it was great. I felt like I had the energy to do it. I had the stuff there to do. I wasn't pressured like by my wife or by time or by work commitments or just being fatigued and just being like, oh, procrastinate, I'll do this tomorrow. Tomorrow comes around, still too tired to do it. So, trying to keep that rhythm going and getting at least 1 or 2 videos out a week would be ideal. Sometimes, of course, life gets in the way. Unfortunately, you just can't do much about that. But maintaining that kind of pace while still, doing our thing, of course, and doing shows with other people as well. I feel like I want to do more of that. I've definitely enjoyed doing streams with, people in the States and stuff like that. But I would like to do some stuff more with people on the home front as well. So if you're keen to have me on your channel, just flick me a message. So yeah, those 2 things. And what else, Aaron? What else? Focusing definitely still on classified. I know I have said that I was going to take my foot off the accelerator a bit. Yeah. And I've definitely eased it off somewhat, but after today, we'll see what else this year brings on the classified front. So that will make more sense when people watch my other video that I'll hopefully have up tonight. And definitely am hyped for more Operation Monster Force stuff because that stuff is legit, and I'm a big fan of it. And I have a lot of it already, including doubles of army builders, because I can't help myself, Aaron. I am a glutton and a sucker for good toys. And yeah, that's pretty much it, mate. I don't have a massive list of things that I want to obtain. Like there's different odds and ends here and there. Like there's still some Marvel Legends stuff that I want to grab. But yeah, just see how the year unfolds. I'm looking forward to more growth with my channel and hopefully more growth on with our show. And who knows what else the year could bring, Aaron? Who bloody knows?
Zazen says, "Thank fuck we don't call toys dollies." We don't. No, we don't. We definitely don't.
Look, Zazen, there are people out there who do refer to them as dollies. Those people also like to start a lot of shit with people.
Yeah, whilst in or out of a car.
Yeah, they get angry in the car, and they like to get a little ranty. And look, I'm not going to lie, I do enjoy a good rant. You've seen me rant on this show, but we all have our idiosyncrasies, don't we? But we also, not all of us act like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, look, absolutely. Like my wife doesn't have a driver's license, so I've got to drive her around. I spend enough time in the car.
I mean, the car is a useful tool. I don't know if I'd want to be filming, videos in it that often.
That's just me, though. 20 fatal fluffy figures. That's a
wow. Okay.
That's a tongue twister, that is. Fatal fluffy figures. Talking about F-bombs. You get yourself in a bit of trouble saying that.
That's a bit extreme, Zazel. I respect your desire to army build those. Go for it.
Well, army building weird figures is pretty cool. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Mod Extra. Hello, Mod Extra from the United Kingdom. All right there, my dear Wonder Bros. You're on early today. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Mod Extra.
Happy New Year to you, mate. And I would just like to take this opportunity to wish you all the best in the Nerdzoic Rookie of the Year category. Yep. One of which I was nominated for too. Unlike you, I wasn't a balloted candidate, but I gave it a good nudge. So may the best man win. And if it's not me, I hope it's you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Good luck to both of you.
Thanks,
Johnny's put a comment here that I'm not sure I should just throw on screen. I don't know if it's towing the line, that one. It's towing the line, that one. Good work, Johnny. What else did you have on your list? I'll go back. I'll go back and have a look. I can look at my phone. You can't look at your phone, so I'll look at mine.
There was another. I think there was another question, wasn't there? I feel like there was another question. It was two parts, and it's escaping me now because I got a bit of a headache. But it shouldn't be too fast scrolling back.
Oh, what do you want to see from G.I. Joe in 2025?
Ah, that's what it was. Yep. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and that extends obviously to Super 7, to Hasbro, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. I would like to see the dial tone, the classified dial tone. So I think that's probably on my list to get this year.
Yep.
As well as Xandar, because he's my spirit animal. But I'm just gonna wait until I play clearance chicken, so to speak. So let the prices drop on them, and then I'll grab them. Super 7. I will buy Super 7 if they're on a shelf here somewhere. I often say it. If it's on the shelf, I'll buy it.
Yep.
I haven't seen it anywhere yet. So if it's on the shelf, if Tomax and Zamet are on the shelf, if Sunbow Duke's on the shelf, if that new Serpentor figure is on the shelf, which looks really cool. If it's on the shelf, I'll buy it. But I mean,
they really haven't made much headway. I mean, they being Super 7 made much headway into being stocked at retail here, which of course is no frigging surprise because A, it's Super 7 and B, we live in Australia. It's not like you can walk into Target and find reaction stuff there. And I'm not just talking about Joe either. I'm just talking about reaction line stuff.
Full stop.
Our targets obviously differ immensely to targets in the States, which is where you will find Super 7 stuff. And that in itself is a shit thing because, how are you to fully get excited about a line if you can't find it readily available,
Yeah, absolutely. Mod Extra says he hasn't heard anything, so he's not feeling confident about taking out that prize. But the feeling's mutual. If it's not him, he wants it to be you.
Good stuff, mate.
Scotty's going on a road trip this year, and he wants to go to a few toy shows, buy some stuff, and check out other people's collections. So if you're in this neck of the woods, Scotty, you're very welcome to swing past and help me build my third cabinet.
Yeah, same goes here, Scotty. I won't ask you to help me build any cabinets, but you can help me. You can help me stack some stuff in the car if you like that I've got to take and sell. But yeah, if you're in Melbourne and it lines up with any of the shows and stuff, just give me advance notice, mate. Shoot me a message, and I'll definitely be up for a feed and a chin wag, and you can come and check
Lobos.
out. Yeah, we can do a Lobos thing. You can come and check out my hovel upstairs and maybe fix my internet.
Phil says his eating philosophy is similar to my Jojo buying philosophy. It's in the fridge, you'll eat it. Yeah. Okay. I hope you're keeping well, Phil. Kiwi wants a classified kiwi. Okay, cool. No worries. One of the great subpar 7-play features are when the heads snap off. Subpar 7.
Really? Yeah, he means like Super 7.
Yeah.
Really?
He's had some heads snap off. Interesting.
Yikes. Yeah, look, not known for their quality. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Johnny, did you have any of the Ultimates figures or just the small scale, 3 3/4 scale?
Phil says Johnny makes Super 7 figs. Sure. Scotty wants to see some at Zing. Mod Extra says, I'm going to put one out there. I'd love to have a better video game proposition announced for G.I. Joe. This is interesting.
Look, it's coming. I know that comic book writer Brandon Jar, I think that's how you pronounce it, he's been working on a Snake Eyes game for some time now, and from all reports on his Facebook page, it's going well. And because he's doing the writing for it, I believe, and like once that comes to light, hopefully that kicks goals because we are long overdue, mate. We are long overdue. There's not one example of an iconic Joe game at all.
It's probably fair to say.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty sad too, actually.
It is sad. Yeah, it is sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll see how that plays out. Phil wants a classified Hydro Viper, which is a good shout. Hydro Viper is a favourite of many.
Bloody oath.
Yeah.
Bloody oath.
Yeah.
I want a classified Toxo Viper too.
Yeah. Johnny says he doesn't eat plastic. Yeah, Toxo Viper would be good as well. It'd be interesting to see how big a Toxo Viper helmet would be on a classified figure because it's quite.
Gotta go that full cumbersome domey thing, bro.
Yeah, he's quite big in the vintage line. So yeah, that'll be funny. That'll be might be the bubble on the packet might extend. Might be.
You know,
it'd be great.
It would be cool. What'd be cool would be if they did the visor part of it like in a translucent sort of color, so you could see the hooded face sculpt. There's balaclava face sculpt underneath.
Yeah, I'd love if it was squishy, so you could pull it off and use it as a stress ball.
Okay.
Maybe with a squeaker in it. Hey Sherlock, come here. Let Sherlock chase after it.
He's right here. You want to see him? There he is.
Big boy. He's
He's asleep. The little one's blended in, but she's here too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I always forget the little one's name.
Lupe. Lupe.
Yeah. Remember.
There
Did
you
a duet with Kanye before Kanye was crazy. I'll remember that.
go. That's a good way to remember it.
Yeah. So yeah, what else do I want to see from G.I. Joe? The video game would be nice, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, okay, let me frame it like this then. Like, in terms of getting, let's say hypothetically speaking, the Super 7 Joe stuff does become available, right?
Yeah.
So far, we've seen a small sample size of what has been put out. So you mentioned the twins, cool.
Yep.
There's been a Duke, there's been a CoverGirl, there's been a Snake Eyes, there's been the Fatal Fluffies now, the Rama figure, and there's a couple more. Serpentor's another one, and there's a couple others that are in the mix that Cobra Commander maybe that I'm missing on right now. Let me ask you this: what do you think of that array of characters that they've put out thus far?
I think they're just scratching the surface. To be honest, there's so much in the lore that they can. Like, I definitely want to see a bikini Zarana from the movie.
Well, see, that's the sort of stuff that they potentially could do, right?
Yep.
But the way the reason I ask you that is, for me, what I've seen thus far, I have not been blown away by. Like, some of them look nice, don't get me wrong, but some of them also look average. But there's two big things that jump out for me. One is the character selection just seems a bit like they're just pulling names out of a hat. There's not really like a lot of thematical structure to it. That's one way I look at it. And two, for the large part, they're mostly devoid of accessories. Like, they don't come with a lot of stuff. And I think that's a bit shit. It's a bit cheap. And I know it's because they're probably testing the waters, and they're like, well, we won't go all in, spending money if this is going to crash and burn. But at the same time, Joe has always been like a pretty heavy accessory line. That's like, and I'll frame it again like this. Look at the classified line and what you get with most figures now, right? Now, here in Australia, you'll pay $40 for a standard classified figure, generally, from, let's say, Zing, right? A Super 7 Joe Reaction figure is going to cost you, Reaction Plus, is going to cost you probably around $35 at retail.
$29.95.
If you're lucky. If you're lucky, it'll be $30. But I dare say, for the most part, you'll probably be looking at $35, if or when they get here. Now, that doesn't marry up for me. You know what I mean? Now, of course, I'm not a vintage collector anymore, but if I'm looking at it from that standpoint, it's like you got to do a bit more to get people on the hook. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Just in the chat here, Phil has called for a classified Frostbite figure.
Oh, well, sure. With the Snowcat, yeah, that's for sure. Do we have much snow in Australia? No, so I don't really have much need for it, to be honest.
Honestly, can't believe you straight batted that, because Zazel loved it, and so did Kiwi. And then Kiwi suggested you wanted to see a classified Sub Viper.
Well, the Sub Viper. Okay, if Hoot was a Campbell who said that, the Sub Viper.
Yeah.
So Campbell, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Oh, God.
We haven't ever seen much in the way of like submarines in terms of Cobra, and if there were to be like a good proper like Cobra sub, it would need Sub Vipers, wouldn't it? I think you're onto something, Campbell. I think you're onto something.
He's played that straight as well. That's unreal. Adam, Mod Extra wants to know if you've got any good suggestions from your professional experience of enrichment games for a young gun dog.
Oh,
My
mate.
extras obviously done.
Yes, I do. Shoot me that message on Insta, mate, and I will outline a few things for you. Because right now, I've got a bit of a headache, and I'd have to think about it a bit. But yeah, definitely, I can answer that for you offline.
Yeah, my advice would be to ask Adam.
Yep. Young dogs need enrichment. It's important.
Yep. I'm sorry, Mod Extra. I did all I could.
I'm not shit canning his question. I've spoken to him privately, so shut up, Aaron.
That's funny stuff. My dog had a haircut over the weekend.
Oh yeah, how much that sting you?
$100. Yeah.
Tell that robbery, man.
Yeah, but I'd rather someone else do it, to be honest.
Oh, groomings, mate. Even in my job, I don't do grooming. I don't want it. I don't have any desire to be clippering dogs because a lot of dogs don't like clippers. It's good to condition them when they're young to things like that to desensitize them to them. But some dogs hate that shit, and so just like clipping nails on dogs, I avoid both like the plague. Yeah, not my forte, believe it or not. I just handball that one.
Mod appreciates my.
Don't play into Aaron's bullshit, mate. Please.
Gonna need a lie down now. I work so hard. Johnny wants to know if a sub viper is when Cobra hacks your channel or removes your subscribers.
No.
Zazel tends to agree. Says no, they just buy subs.
Yep, that's right.
We need to play one of these again. Thank you, boys. You guys are funny. I'm serious. Sometimes we do these streams and I worry about whether we've taken it too far, but the guys just top turnbuckle tonight.
Love the work. Love it.
Fantastic. I reckon I might call it a day, though, eh? What do you reckon? I haven't had any dinner, so.
Me neither, mate. I'm bloody starving.
Yeah, yep. I don't know what Jesse's got.
Oh, mate, I've got nothing tonight. I got to fend for myself. The wife's out for dinner with some work colleagues, so.
That means you're putting SBS on demand on again and watching some erotic.
I think Showgirls is still on there, mate. I'll watch it again.
Oh, mate,
I'll fucking watch it again.
You know what the funny thing is about logging on to SBS on demand? Like, they have a section that's called Most Watched, and every one of them are sexy movies.
I bet you Showgirls is in there, mate. I bet you.
I haven't scrolled through if I was to be completely honest.
Gotta check after the show.
Yeah, well, usually Mrs. Trickshot's sitting on the couch next to me, so I'd come in for a bit of criticism.
Have you asked Mrs. Trickshot if she's actually seen Showgirls?
I don't think I'd dare.
Suggest it. Suggest watching it with her. Say, Adam said you've got to watch this piece of 90s cinema that was fueled by cocaine and bad decisions.
Okay. You know what I should do? I should put it on and record her reaction in a voice message.
Yes, absolutely.
I know you get a lot of joy out of that. So
please,
joke, but for a lot of guys, Adam and I are randomly chatting about things in our Facebook Messenger chat, mostly around people within the YouTube community. I tend to show Jessie what's going on my phone and hit record and just record her reaction and play it back to Adam. And Adam laughs. The wife is very good at keeping us grounded, I suppose. It's really cool. How good are wives? Wives are pretty good, aren't they?
They go all right, mate. I'm getting the hurry up from the little one. She wants to go outside and go to the toilet, so she's blocking the camera. Hey, can you see? Are you watching this shit? She's deliberately blocking whichever way I move. Rat bag. You're a rat bag.
I will. I'll play the asset. Sorry, I couldn't get to all of the comments in the chat there. I will play the asset. I will play the outro, and we will catch you next week, no doubt, on Adam's channel if you're lucky.